Have you ever wondered, am I addicted to my medication? Or maybe you've been using a substance recreationally and you're wondering, have I overstepped and now I am addicted or abusing this? My name is Dr. Ruth Doughton. I'm a board certified adult psychiatrist, and this question came up after a recent video that I posted about tapering off of benzodiazepines. And it seems that there's a lot of confusion over the concepts of tolerance, dependence, and addiction, which I'm going to refer to as a substance use disorder. Tolerance and dependence are physiologic processes that occur after prolonged exposure to a drug or medication. So tolerance is the idea that over time, you need more and more of the substance to get the same effect. So for example, let's say you started out on a prescription of Xanax 0.5 milligrams twice per day. But over time, you aren't getting that same relaxation effect from that same dosage. And so you need to increase the dose up to 1 and then 2 milligrams twice a day to get the same effect. And dependence is the idea that your body has become dependent on the medication, right? So that if you remove the medication, then you're going to have withdrawal symptoms. And the withdrawal symptoms are typically the opposite of the therapeutic effect of the drug or substance. So for example, if the substance is opiates, which causes you to feel relaxed, euphoric, sedated, then the withdrawal symptoms would be agitated, anxious, dysphoric, right? This is just one example. So both of these are criteria of a substance use disorder, but there are 11 potential criteria of a substance use disorder. And I'll put a full list of these in the description below. But let me run through them really quickly. In addition to tolerance and dependence, there is using more than intended, being unable to cut down, having cravings, spending more and more time either using the substance or in an attempt to get the substance, neglecting other personal responsibilities, continuing to use despite it causing relationship problems, giving up social and recreational activities that were previously important or enjoyed in order to use, engaging in risky behavior that's related to the use, and continuing to use despite that use causing mental and or physical health problems. So if you have 2 to 3 of these criteria, that would constitute a mild substance use disorder. If you have 4 to 5, that would be a moderate use disorder. And if you have greater than 6, that is a severe use disorder. So even though 2 to 3 would constitute a mild use disorder, if you only have dependence and tolerance, I would not call that a substance use disorder. You would have to have at least one of the other criteria in addition to those 2. So for example, if you're on a benzodiazepine, you can be on that for years and develop tolerance and dependence, but not necessarily have any of those other criteria. Or you could be on it for 6 months, not have dependence and tolerance, but have 5 of the other criteria, and that would mean you do have a substance use disorder. So hopefully this provides a little bit of clarification about these concepts, which can definitely be tricky and confusing. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put in the comments section below. Wishing you all good mental health today, and I'll see you in the next one.